Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. True. When we plan our trip, we get so excited that we forget a few things or sometimes take a few things casually and we end up being in a bigger problem. Hey guys, I am Avinash and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wish to share with you 3 things you must pay attention to before buying an air ticket. Yes, today's video is all about our flight journey. As my mistake cost me 29,000 rupees extra during my Japan trip. So do watch this video till the end so that you don't end up making the same mistake. And before we begin, let me tell you I make informative travel videos from places I have been to or the countries I will be going to explore shortly. So do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified about my new videos. Just for your awareness, don't confuse direct, non-stop and connecting flights as same. All of these are different. Non-stop flight, as the name suggests, will take you direct from your origin to destination without stopping. Direct flight, on the other hand, makes stop along the way, but you remain seated on the plane while some passenger exit and other boards. And number 3, connecting flights require passenger to change planes at a midpoint airport, which may be in a different terminal or a different airline or at a different airport. So in this video, I am going to tell you something about the connecting flights. Now keep these 3 things in mind if you are flying out from India with a connecting flight. Number 1. Duration of transit or gap between your connecting flights. Yes, keep at least 3 hours of the gap while choosing your connecting flight. I will tell you why. Firstly, your flight might get delayed due to bad weather or some other reason, so it's better to stay on a safer side and keep extra time with you. Next, after landing, to disembark a plane, it usually takes 5 to 15 minutes. Number 3. International airport in almost every country is massive in size, so to reach from one spot to another, it takes another 5 to 15 minutes. Now the major factor is immigration check. Assume spending 10 to 60 minutes here. Delay in immigration check due to the number of flights landed at the same time, which result in a long queue and number of counters open at that time. And for an Indian passport, it even takes longer. Or possibly if you are a young solo traveler like me and traveling from India, mostly due to detailed verification and checking. Number 5. Your connecting flight is with the same airlines or different airlines. This will too take time if it's not with the same carrier. Lastly, do check the airport code for your connecting flights. In many cases, you have to change the airport as well within the same city. In this case, even 3 hours is not enough. So guys, now you know the points to keep in mind before booking an international flight. Remember, 3 hours at least is a safer bet. And now the second important factor to look before booking an international connecting flight is the visa requirement at the transit airport. Yes, every country has different policies for different nationalities when it comes to transit visa. Take an example of China. China transit visa for Indian is free for 24 hours, which means one has to leave China staying in the airport within 24 hours, and for this you need no extra documents, just proof of your flight tickets to the third country. I will tell you a short story that happened to me when I was traveling from Japan trip. It was a connecting flight via China. Now when you see my return flight ticket, duration of landing and leaving China airport is more than 24 hours. Arriving time in Nanjing is 3:30 in the afternoon and leaving Kunming, China at 11:35 p.m. on the next day, which comes to around 32 hours. So I needed a transit visa. But I thought I had a flight before the time gap of 24 hours from Nanjing, so I am not stopping in one place for more than 24 hours in China, which I assumed but not consulted with anyone. So when I went to Narita airport in Japan, China Eastern executive asked for the transit visa, without which he denied to give me my boarding pass. And it was not possible to get a transit visa then and there. Upon request, he read few books if he can allow me to board the flight, then called someone to check the same, and lastly mailed the China embassy. But nothing worked out. I tried my best from my end, even contacted the airlines to reschedule my flights, but no outcome, and the flight left without me. What next? Of course, I had no option then to rebook my flight, which I did via Thailand because Thailand offers visa on arrival for Indians. So my new flight ticket cost me another 27,000 rupees. This was the cost for my complete Japan return ticket, which is 31,600 Indian rupees. And now for the carelessness, I paid almost same the price for my new return ticket to Kolkata. So guys, while traveling abroad, do check these things. Check the transit visa for any country you are traveling to. Number 3. Baggage policy. This mostly comes into effect when we return from our trip, because when we start our journey, we pack our bags in such a way that it clears the mentioned weight policy for baggage, but we forget that upon returning, we are going to bring extra weight such as souvenirs or other items we shop. I have a story on this too where I ended up wearing few clothes and throwing away a few items. Otherwise, I would have to pay 10,000 for extra baggage. Anyways, I am not going to go deep in this story, but remember to pack your luggage considering both up and down journey. Keep enough space and weights for your returning flight. That's it. So guys, before leaving your home country, check every details carefully. You can call the airlines to ask about the same, or there are various visa offices in every city. Ask them, but don't be an ignorant like me. With this, I hope you find this video informative. Do like and comment about your opinion or your story if it happened with you ever. And share this video with your friends, families and travel buddies so that when they travel abroad, it become a memorable trip instead of a hectic one. Hope to see you in my next video soon. Till then, goodbye.